Good day everyone, my name is Del Cordita, taking Bachelor of Science in Mining Engineering. So for today's video, we will discuss the agricultural impact of mining industry in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur. This is the overview of my chosen topic, which is agricultural impact of mining industry in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur. It simply begins with the introduction, significance of the study, scope and limitation, statement of a problem, review of related literature or RRL. Next is the objectives, conceptual framework, references, and lastly is the thank you. As mining activities have been expanding rapidly in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, posing potential risks and challenges to the region agricultural sector, as agriculture serves as a significant resource of livelihood and sustenance for local communities, understanding the agricultural impact of mining is crucial for sustainable development and resource management. This research aims to investigate the multifaceted interaction between mining and agriculture in Carrascal to inform evidence-based policymaking and promote the coexistence of these industries. Agriculture serves as the vital economic sector in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, providing livelihoods for a significant portion of the population. The region's fertile lands support diverse crops and contribute to the food security and the rural development of the municipality of Carrascal. By understanding the agricultural impact of mining industry in Carrascal is crucial for promoting sustainable land use, preserving natural resources, and fostering inclusive growth that benefit all sectors of society. Effective policymaking and regulatory frameworks are necessary to manage the coexistence of mining and agriculture in Carrascal. By understanding the agricultural impact of mining, policymakers can develop strategies to mitigate negative consequences, promote responsible mining practice, and ensure the long-term viability of agriculture, livelihoods, and ecosystem. Ultimately, the agricultural impact of the mining industry in Carrascal is directly affect the well-being and resilience of the local communities. By studying these impacts, research, policymakers, and stakeholders can benefit opportunities for collaboration, dialogue, and collective action to address challenges and maximize benefits for all stakeholders involved. Scope and limitation of mining industry in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur is simply begins with the agricultural impact. Second is mitigation and strategies. So this component illustrates the diverse impact of mining industry on agriculture in Carrascal. This impact includes changes in land use patterns and contamination, water resource depletion, and socio-economic disruption. Mining include environmental changes directly affect agriculture, productivity, and livelihoods, posing challenges to food security and rural development in the region. So the mitigation strategies, so this component represent potential strategies and intervention to mitigate the negative agricultural impact of mining activities. So the mitigation measures may include land rehabilitation, water resource management, pollution control, and livelihood diversification. Effective mitigation strategies aim to minimize environmental degradation, restore ecosystem function, and enhance the resilience of agriculture communities in mining affected areas. So this is the existing literature provides some insight into the broader impact of mining on agriculture and rural communities. However, specific studies focusing on the agricultural impact of mining in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur are limited. There is a gap in knowledge regarding the dynamic of land use conflict, environmental degradation, and socioeconomic changes induced by mining activities in the region. This research seeks to address these gaps by conducting a comprehensive analysis of the agricultural impact of mining in Carrascal. The study holds significant implications for sustainable development and resource management in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur by assessing the agricultural impact of mining industry in Carrascal. The research aimed to provide evidence-based recommendations policymakers, industry stakeholders, and local communities to mitigate negative impact and promote sustainable coexistence between mining and agriculture. These findings will contribute in enhancing the resilience and well-being of agricultural communities in mining-affected areas. So this is my provided objectives of my chosen title. First is to assess the extent of land use changes and conflicts between mining and agriculture in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur. Second is to evaluate the environmental impact of mining activities on agricultural lands, including soil contamination, water pollution, and habitat destruction. Third is to examine the socioeconomic implication of mining on agriculture communities in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, focusing on livelihoods, income, resource, and social dynamics. And fourth and last is to identify and analyze the existing policies and governance mechanisms related to mining and agriculture in Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, and assess their effectiveness in mitigating negative impact and promoting sustainable development. My title conceptual framework is indicated to the directional relationship between the company's mining activities exert pressures on agriculture lands and ecosystem, resulting in various impacts on agriculture. In response, mitigation strategies are implemented to address this impact and promote sustainable coexistence between mining and agriculture. The conceptual framework provides a visual representation of the key factors, relationship, and be explored in the research study, guiding data collection and analysis and interpretation. And lastly, this is my references.